So it's Every Second Matters, June 2nd, 2020. Got my Every Second Matters patch and my Every Second Matters shirt. I am open carrying, but that's something I normally do when we walk the dog. We're at the Nature Center, and it's a really nice day here today in Michigan. Good day to get out and walk the dog, get some exercise, some fresh air, get out of the house, and feed the ducks. You know, with everything going on lately, all the rioting across the country, my opinion is that a lot of it has to do with the whole COVID thing. I think if these people had jobs to go to, if everything was opened up 100%, if events hadn't been canceled, if everybody's life hadn't been disrupted, and a lot of people weren't on government assistance that we're going to be paying back for a very long time, I don't think they'd really have the time or inclination to riot. Yeah, there'd be some. There have been riots before where there's been some sort of incident with the police. People didn't get the result they wanted as quick as they wanted, and they rioted. But I think this COVID thing has got a lot more to do with that. CH-47 Delta from Selfridge International Guard Base passing over, but stop for the turtle. Hey guy, it's Every Second Matters. Now, I'm not talking about any conspiracy theories. You guys know how I feel about those. And I think there's a lot of contributing factors for things going on. I mean, first off, you got the mob mentality. There are people that are going to do this no matter what, no matter where they're at or what's going on. They're going to do this. They're looking to get free stuff, and they think they're entitled because we've created a country where there's this entitlement. It's not just with our younger people, it's with everybody who's on some form of government assistance that doesn't need to be. There are people with legitimate reasons to be on government assistance. There's other people that milk the system. And our politicians know that, and they've set up the system so that people can milk the system. I don't want to hear about this, oh, there's most people are only on it a short time. That is an absolute total lie. In addition to that, you've got law enforcement who, some of the things that are said, the chief of police in Minneapolis, the chief of police in Houston, some of the things they say, guys, you're not helping. You're making it worse. The mayor of Minneapolis, he's throwing people under the bus left and right to save his own political skin. He's taking advantage of it. You know, why let a tragedy go to waste, right? Even the president, I think he had a powerful statement when he told the governors, either send out the National Guard or I'll send out the military. Got to record this in segments because every time I round a corner, somebody comes walking by, or there's interesting wildlife videos I can shoot for my B channel. So I think the president did the right thing. Oh, by the way, you like my COVID beard? I don't. After so many weeks went by and I didn't get called back to work, I decided, screw it. I can't get my hair cut, so I'll let the beard go. Anyhow, I think the president did the right thing when he told governors, you know, get your house in order or I'll do it. Because he's given them the opportunity, just like he didn't come down with all these federal rules about what goes on in each state. He left it up to the governors to screw up. Well, he's giving them a choice now. Either get the National Guard out there and get this under control, or I'll send in the military and I'll get it under control. It's one of those, you can fix this or I can fix this, but you won't like the way I do it kind of thing. And from that, I get that. You know, but some of the words he chose, not really some of the best words to use. So I see failures from leadership all over the place. Our media, they're stoking the flames as usual between inaccurately reporting things that have or haven't happened. They know that their audiences are getting sick of all the COVID stuff every day. COVID. Well, here's something new. So of course they're going to make it worse than what it sounds, or report about things that aren't happening. They're also putting their spin on it as well, and they're doing things to make it worse. They're trying to keep people out there rioting. They're trying to make that division. The police do a good enough job on their own about making a distinction between us and them. They really don't need the media helping them. And that's what's going on too. You got these people out there with no journalistic integrity that are just looking to help build ratings. It's a mess. I think once we get this country back to normal, and not the new normal everybody's talking about, but normal, stuff like this won't be as bad. There's still going to be riots from time to time. There's going to be police brutality. There's going to be fake news. There's going to be idiots that we've elected or have been appointed to be in charge that are mismanaging things or mishandling things or out of touch with the public. This is going to go on forever. But to this severity, no, I think it's a lot of it just has to do with COVID-19. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal observation. And once we get back to normal, things are going to be better. I think, though, that the next big media story will probably be some natural disaster. They always play up the hurricanes worse than they are, the fires, or anything else that happens. So the news is just waiting for the next thing to report. And at some point, we're going to have to deal with the election coming up. Last, I'd like to include a link to Slim Cowboy's video. He released it either today or yesterday. And it's a rant about what's going on with the riots. I think he says things better than I have. You know, trying to cover everything in one video is just not, there isn't enough time for it. That, and I have watched some news reports, and you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt. You got to kind of read between the lines as far as their bias. And, you know, depending on how the video is with no audio, you may not be getting accurate reporting, or depending on what angle it's shot at or how they edit it. So there's a lot of people out there that just follow the news, believe everything they say is the honest truth. They don't question anything. They don't do any critical thinking. They don't get out of their house and look around for themselves. They don't look at their situation, their community. They don't, they just, you know, that's what the news is there for. They're the same kind of people that believe that the government always has our best intentions, or that, you know, we just have to comply. We can't question anything. We have no need for a constitution or anything else like that. And I know that lately, a bunch of stuff I've been saying on live shows or in my videos sounds like an anti-government rant, and I'm not necessarily this anti-government person. You know, like I said in the beginning, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't follow all that stuff. But, and I don't think they're out to get us and they're trying to take over. I've been calling this idiocy, not tyranny, and I still believe that. The things that they have been doing make no sense. They make no sense. And until they start doing stuff that does, it's really hard for me to get behind them at any of them, no matter what letter is next to their name, and support them. You know, the thing is, if they turn everything back on as fast as they turned it all off, that is a total, complete admission that this whole thing was a lie, that we overreacted, and that it was poor leadership from everybody. So if they do it in stages, they can go, see, we've got your best interest. But all they're doing by reopening things at stages are causing people to continue to stay frustrated, causing our economy to have nothing but problems. We're not gonna collapse and just, you know, fall off into the ocean or something, but it's gonna be a lot more work to rebuild this. There's gonna be people that don't reopen their businesses. There's gonna be people that lose their jobs. There's gonna be all kinds of ramifications from this whole thing, and these riots, in my opinion, are just another part of that. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a safe, every second matters.